apologies for the manic me who is just hopping from one stream to another and trying to set things up last minute. Alright. The internet. A very powerful site. Alright. And I should be about ready. Alright, here we go. We are transitioning. Welcome back, everybody. I am Dirk the Red Panda, and this is the Elite 8 of the Best Boy bracket. I am great at explaining things, but nonetheless, we are down to our remaining 8 candidates, which I could pop up an image right now, but I don't think we have enough time. All we have enough time for is to mention a quick preview of what our 4 matches are. So, if we want to start out with region number 1, I can pop that up, but the rest I will save for later. So, a reminder, in region number 1, in the left-hand side is Neferu from Adastra Kimia, and on the right-hand side is William from the Smoke Room. I'm gonna hide that, and the remaining matchups are... Gonna remember this off the top of my head, man, I'm terrible at remembering things. 4 versus 5. Okay, so the 5th seed was Volgor from Far Beyond the World versus Lin Hu from Nekajishi. That is the 4 versus 5 match. The next match is actually the underdogs. 14-seeded Dave from Password versus number 11-seeded Likalau from Nekajishi. Or Likalau the Clouded Leopard. But our final matchup of the Elite 8 is Renok from Far Beyond the World versus the number 7 Tyson from Password. So, very interesting scenario we got here, and some tough matches nonetheless, which I unfortunately have to close. And the polls have been closed. So that is it. We are done. Once again, here's a preview of said matchups, and I'm expanding this so that the window is big enough for the remainder of the video. Close enough? I could do better than that. Speaking of doing better, I have managed to make my Final 4 and Elite 8 bracket stuff very streamlined for these results, so I am going to the document, downloading the document, which I did not have the menu bar dragged down for some reason. Now the CSV file is being downloaded. We have 168 responses, just for context, which honestly, it's always amazing to see how many people vote for this, and just thank you all for the support. But yes, this is it. This is the nitty-gritty. We are getting down to our last round of eliminations before we get to the final 2 rounds, which technically do not have true eliminations, but rather a top 4 where we find out who's first, second, third, and just off the podium in 4th. So I'm going to close that and open up the live chat to see what I'm missing out on. And the R program has been opened. Oh, crud. That was not what I meant to do. But nonetheless, the program has been opened. Paste. Nothing should go wrong whatsoever when I do this. So far, nothing is going wrong. Alright, looks like everything is working hunky-dory so far, if anybody uses that term anymore. The pretty little bar graphs are being made, and we will present the first match results in a minute. So, around the 6-minute mark, we will have the results. We're gonna just yoink that over here. Let's see if that first matchup is doing just fine. It's taking its very slow pretty time to load. Probably because I changed some streamer settings with some bitrate and all that. But yeah, I'm making it better for my editor for my other live stream videos. So this is kind of part of that. Anyway, guess this will just mean more suspense. So let's see what the chat is to say. Hey, says Noel the Lincoln. I hope Reinhardt wins, says Five Nights of Dragon Ball. If not Reinhardt, then Lin Hu. And then good luck on all of them, says Dragon and Friends. Reinhardt and Vol have to win, says Kyo. The title says Best Girl. I am amazing at titles. Thank you for the quick little notification on that. Or, well, telling me. This is the Elite Eight. Nailed it. And in 15 seconds, we will have these results presented to you. We have approximately one GIF made so far, and it is the first matchup. Here it is. Once again, bringing it up in the left-hand corner, our amazing Masterman, the son of the Chemian Pharaoh, an intergalactic relations master and a master in many other places, sometimes not public. It is Neferu from Adastra and Chemia, and he is going off against the Sheriff of Echo, 1915. The man who may not have too many words, but when he says something, oh, he means it. He is gonna be rough and tough with you on it. He is the man that keeps the law upheld. It is William. Here we go. This is gonna be it. The first results are in. Are y'all ready to hear about Neferu and William? Who will be the first to move on to the Final Four? Let's find out now. The winner of Neferu and William is... William with the initial first one, but Neferu takes a solid jump, but William seems to be coming back. Will he be able to catch up? Oh man, this one's a really close one. It's neck and neck, but William may not have a chance at the end. Neferu takes it in the end by 11 votes and moves on to the Final Four. Impressive for Neferu. This is his first time in the Final Four after coming short in this round just last year. So congrats to him for breaking the threshold and making his golden appearance in the Final Four. And a good run to William for his journey here. I'm going to quickly look at the pie graph just to make sure I type in the results correctly. Out of 165 responses, 53.3% went to Neferu. And the remaining 46.7% to William. Not bad for an 8th seed, so gotta give him a lot of props for that. So, we hide that region and move on to the next region. Region number 4. Here we go, in the region number 4, our tightest matchup. In the 5th seed, from far beyond the world, our intimidating warrior of Avalon. A man of not too many words, a man that can be quite rough and tough, but he will come in for the kill, if you get the context. He is also quite the butcher, if you've ever seen one. It is Volgor. And he is going off against another great protector, the guardian tiger of Yao's temple. From Nekajishi, it is Lin Hu. This is gonna be intense. Lin Hu and Volgor, our tightest matchup in terms of seeding, and one that can really go back and forth in terms of just overall character development and all that. A quick thing to answer Thomas's question. Neferu got 5th last year. Like, he lost in the quarterfinals last year. To Amicus, ironically. So, there's that. But this is about Volgor and Lin Hu. Who will punch their ticket into the Final Four? Will it be Lin Hu for the 2nd year in a row? In a 2nd year in a row with his 4th seed? Will he be able to break his barrier of 4th place? Or will Volgor represent Far Beyond the World and the Far Beyond the World series' first time in Final Four history and Best Boy bracket history? Let's find out. The results are in. The winner of Lin Hu and Volgor is Volgor with first blood is a great jump, but Lin Hu is starting to catch up. But then Volgor catches up a little more and pushes the other way. But Lin Hu takes a lead at the end. Will Volgor be able to catch up? I don't think so. What an amazing race. And Lin Hu, for the second year in a row, takes the Final Four slot. Congratulations to Lin Hu. But still a great race from Volgor. This one was quite entertaining to watch. And quite tight in terms of racing. We really saw this one bump back and forth between each other. It was amazing to see like Lin Hu get down for a little bit towards the middle and just really reach in the end. But as I rattle off the results, once again 165 of you voted in this one. And 54.5% of you voted for Lin Hu. And the remaining 45.5% for Volgor. So another tight one, actually, but ironically, the first versus 8th seed was actually a little bit tighter. But nonetheless, it will be Neferu and Lin Hu in the Final Four for the first matchup. That one's going to be quite exciting in my opinion. I know there's stands on both sides, and there's going to be a lot of things thrown around in this one, hopefully in good spirits. Don't send hate to the people who vote for the other person. Please. They are both good candidates. Alright. Now, we are going to move on to the third region. Let's go down to region number 3 and see who's in the left-hand corner. This is one of our unexpected regions, the one that went topsy-turvy. In the left-hand corner from Nekajishi also. A man of not too many words, but a man who will just really fight to make sure his temple stays afloat. A very cool, very willing to learn Clouded Leopard. It is Likalao. He is going off against a shy but also very passionate friend from Password, our MC of the story. The man who can just crack the code somehow one way or another. It is Dave. Likalao and Dave, a matchup I wouldn't have seen coming. Yet we are here today. I can't wait to see the results. I have them right here, in fact. Let's pull out this bad boy. The winner of Dave and Likalao is... Likalao with a great first blow, but Dave takes a good lead in the middle. Will Dave be able to hold off? Likalao is starting to catch up. This is close. Dave takes another jab. It is almost neck and neck, but Dave pulls off the win and moves on for Password's first Final Four appearance. Oh my goodness, that one was quite close in the beginning and middle, and just... I was actually sweating bullets on this one, because... Whew! That bar went very close neck and neck. Congratulations to Dave, and a good run, as always, from Likalao. Unfortunately, Likalao was in the Elite 8 last year, and also fell short that year, and did so, ironically, to an underdog in Region 3. He was 11th seeded last year, too, which... a lot of parallels between our Likalao and Lin Hu, both taking the same seeds last year. But for one, they had success this round, and for the other, just short. So let's go to the vote. Our first upset, technically, in this round. An even vote, actually. Once again, 165 of you voted. That is quite insane. All 3 of them so far have had 165 responses. 57% went to Dave, and 43% to Likalao. So congratulations again to Dave on that, and we have 3 of the 4 spots filled. Thank the Lord we have no ties yet. So, I was pretty shocked about this one too, honestly. Personally, I was sweating for Dave, because I thought Dave was best boy for my vote, but Likalao does have his charm, and once again, there's always next year for voting and all that, so I definitely think this shows that Likalao has a solid presence still, even when the VN itself had come out a little bit older. It came out a little bit more of a while ago than Password, which is active now. Still, nonetheless, a great run for the two. But we are moving on to the final match of the Elite Eight. Who is going to face off against Dave in the Final Four? This one's going to be quite a tough matchup. Will we have another Password candidate, or will it be a first appearance from far beyond the world? Let's find out. In region number 2, the left-hand corner, from far beyond the world, the number 2 seed overall. Our brave chief-to-be, the son of the current chief of Avalon. A kind-hearted and noble warrior. It is Rannoch, and he is going off against another K9 opponent. The man from Password, the one that went from bully to friend of Dave. A guy who may be rough and tough on the edges, but has our friend's best intentions at heart at the end of the day. It is Tyson. This is going to be a really tough match, in my opinion. Even if the seeds do not show it, my heart is going to be thumping because both of these best boys were so hard to vote on for me. And I actually feel like I'm tugging at my shirt like this could be a tie in a sense. Like, I have a feeling that we could have an Elite 8 tie again for the, second time this year, with the best girl bracket having one in it of itself. But here we go. Everybody take a breath with me. The dust has settled. The votes have been counted. We have the results of Rannoch and Tyson. Our winner, our Final Four candidate, is... Rannoch with a first draw, but Tyson has an initial start. Rannoch is keeping a good solid lead and keeping Tyson down. Will Tyson be able to catch up in the end? Unfortunately not. It is not the case. Rannoch from far beyond the world takes on the cake and will be the first far beyond the world representative in the Final Four. Congratulations to Rannoch. And a good run from Tyson. We loved you. We still love you. What do you mean we loved? But we love you. We love both of you. And unfortunately, Tyson did get into the Elite Eight last year and lost there too. But at least his fellow buddy Dave will be able to represent the Password franchise. And the Far Beyond the World franchise will be in them. Jeez, I can't speak. Rannoch from Far Beyond the World will be able to represent his franchise against Password's franchise in the other Final Four matchup. One of every VN is being represented in this Final Four. We had duplicates for 3 of our 4 novels in this Elite Eight. Apologies, 3 of the 5, because 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 8. I can do math, but yeah, it seems that instead of having any double representatives, it is only 1 from each. We have a great distribution in this Final Four, and typing in the votes, this one had the least responses, 164. 61.6% of the vote went to Rannoch and 38.4% to Tyson. So this is going to be quite an interesting Final Four to see here. We have number 1, the Pharaoh from Adastra Chemia versus Linhu from Nekajishi in the 4th slot. And in the other Final Four match, it is going to be number 14, Dave, the MC from Password, versus number 2, Rannoch from Far Beyond the World. That one's going to be quite interesting, so let me hide this and show you the bracket on the grand scale. Once again, I am terrible at doing this part and have to always correct what the heck is going on here. I'm amazing at my job. Apologies on that end. But yes, this is our Final Four. The 1 versus the 4, our only unscathed matchup in terms of seeding. while our underdog Dave the MC from Password will be facing off against Renok. Oh man, oh man. I am quite excited for this go around, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this one kick off tomorrow. Sometime in the afternoon? I'm gonna figure that out. But nonetheless, this is your Final Four. I'll be posting it in the Discord, on Twitter, and all that jazz. So get ready for that. It will be starting soon. Ah, man. Can't believe it. We're in the final 2 rounds. These are our last 4 of 2021. So what do you all think about this? I need to breathe. Same here, Covenite. Whew. Yeah, poor Tyson. I feel the same way. Like, I love Renok too, but, you know, I love Tyson a lot too. That one was a tough one for me. I voted for Tyson on that one, but Renok is still a great candidate no matter what. So, even if the candidate I vote for doesn't win, doesn't mean I don't love the other one that won. At this point, it is so hard to vote. And yeah, all 4 of these boys are just, they really are in the right spot. I'm shocked that with Dave's seeding, actually, how he ended up in the 14th. I'm surprised how Dave ended up in the 14th seed, but somehow still got here and just won out to Region 3. Either way, I think it's just a perfect way to see it. But yes, that is it for the results. Get ready for the votes tomorrow and for the polls to start tomorrow. There will be 4 days to vote on the poll tomorrow and for the final 4 and final rounds. So our last 2 rounds of the brackets will be extra long in that sense. So yeah, you can go to my Discord server if you want. There's a channel category for the Best Boy bracket and Best Girl bracket, March Madness in general, so you can stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to seeing my fans and all that too, just, you know, being able to kind of talk Best Boy and all that. Anyway, before I go, I want to thank my patrons, as I always do. Could transition that window. Will it work? Screw it. The window is gone for now, temporarily, as I thank my patrons. I want to thank my fellow dorks, my $3 and above tier. North Grizz, Andrew Corona, Nick Tanner, Type A Roth, Norbert Dudzik, Scion, Magrim Wolfram, and the Dewey Nguyen. And now, I want to give a very special thanks to my exclusive dorks, my $10 and above tier, Fire Knight 2008. So those are my patrons. These are the people that help me to have future videos edited. Well, they don't directly do that for me, but they help me afford to have editors and people on board to, you know, make fun condensed versions of my videos and all that, which is a thing you saw with my recent ICO video. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. Well, it's in my channel. Like, you'll probably see it as one of the latest uploads, but yeah, get ready for that. Yeah, get ready for more of those in the future with my streams, just so I can be more entertaining, I guess, in a short format for people who cannot stick around the full 2-4 hours. But yeah, so 2 more rounds for the Best Boy, and our Best Girl bracket is in the final round. Their poll ends in 2 days. It ends on Tuesday in the afternoon, so get ready for that. And the Best Boy next round will start Monday and end Friday. I can totally count, I swear. Yes, it's Friday. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna log off now, so that's all I got for tonight. So, like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys.